Sometimes it's our job to help unlock people to what their true potential might be and position them to win.
I'd love to just spend a little bit of time on that first chapter, like building your empire in direct sales, being responsible for nearly $100 million in direct sales and influencing tens of thousands of individuals. And then I'd like to see how you took everything you learned in the direct sales and how did you bring that into your new endeavor where your business right now is functioning at like $1 million a month. Like it's insane of like what you've built beyond direct sales. So if you just want to kind of like lay it down, man, I'd love to start there.
Okay. Well, obviously, I started with Cutco out of college and finished up my freshman year. And unfortunately, my father got into a pretty tough car accident. And that summer, I ended up moving in with my mom. And I needed a summer job. And, prior to that, pretty much everything I'd done had been linked to restaurant business or manual labor-esque type jobs. And so I was given that first opportunity to, apply my mind and my work ethic and my ability to speak to, earn income, right? And so that gave me that first opportunity and a glimpse of being able to really make that decision that there's a different way to approach life besides using my hands and my body to produce income. And so that, obviously was the starting point. And then immediately I started to understand leadership outside of the field. And most examples of leadership that I'd experienced was watching a coach, right? And there were a lot of positive impacts that coaches had for me. And I also had some coaches along the way that, as I look back, I wish I would have gotten other things out of them, right? So I think I got a lot of lessons there. And then being able to be groomed from a professional standpoint from some of the amazing leaders that, I was able to work with in direct sales with Cutco and Vector, kind of brought it all together. And so for me, I was able to kind of, take both of those lessons of what a great coach is like, right? And what are the things that embodied a great coach in terms of somebody building a great team and pouring into people, right? And then also somebody that, took it from the professional standpoint to open people's minds up to bigger thinking and bigger possibilities and lead them to, things that they didn't see were possible prior. And so for me, I was always a big fan of the Bulls back in the day. I know, you were as well. But I thought about Phil Jackson. I thought about, assembling one of those teams and really all the dynamics that goes into bringing a team together, having these dynamic leaders on the team, but also the role players on the team and getting the most out of the team. And, I viewed my job to be that type of leader of people where, there were a lot of talents that lay beneath the surface. And sometimes it's our job to help unlock people to what their true potential might be and position them to win. And throughout life, presently, I'm coaching 5 and 6 year old baseball team, a 7, 8 year old baseball team. And it's the same philosophy, right? I mean, I'm putting together practice plans. Some of the dads are out there and they're like, man, we've been playing for years and I've never seen practice plans as detailed and strategy behind the game with T-ball kids. And I'm like, yep, we do things a little differently because I want to teach the kids an experience and help them create a passion for whatever it is that they're doing, whether they're selling knives, whether they're living their life, whether they're playing baseball. I view, my mission in life is to take things that have been imparted upon me and try to give them back to people and to help them live and have the fullest experiences that they can have, and obviously it's up to the people to make the most of those experiences. But if I can create the environment that creates that fertile soil for them to grow, that makes me happy. And that is really my mission.